Alright, hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the T58. This thing is of course the big boy American heavy premium tank that was added in the most recent update. And the real cool part about it is that it has an autoloader. It has a drum autoloader with 6 rounds, 155mm, reloads in a surprising 2.6 seconds, and it fires heat, HESH, and a PHE. Now, contrary to what I would usually say, where I would say just load the APHE, in this tank you'd actually want to use the heat. At least that was the more usable option when I was playing it, because you don't really have to worry too much about where you're shooting. You know, with the APHE, when the tank you face, most of the time you kind of have to aim for weak spots because it doesn't actually have that much penetration. You know, it's more of a, I think, a bunker busting thing. Isn't really meant for tanks. The heat, on the other hand, is most definitely meant for tanks, and it does actually, in the end, perform better. So yeah, use that. Other than that, the tank itself is really just an M103 with a new turret. You know, it's just as slow, but it accelerates just as fast. So you don't get fast around the place, but you do accelerate quickly, so it doesn't really feel that slow. Maybe something else I mentioned at the start of the video is that I do actually have a Discord server, so if you do want to join it, feel free to do so. I do have the link in the description. I've actually had it for quite a long time, but I never really advertised it, so hopefully more people join, because right now it's a bit dead, and maybe I'd be happy to see a bit more activity on there. Alright, for the next game here, I'm on, I forgot what this map was called, not like it really matters, and I'm trying to sort of duel it out here with this, I think it's a leopard. I can just push here and just do this, and I do actually manage to get a one-tap, which is really nice. So I'm not sure if they actually changed something with heat or not, but it seems to be actually doing damage. This is my first game playing this tank though, so you know, maybe my opinion will change over the course of this game. I'm gonna try and get down here though, and maybe get an eye on the B point or something like that. Alright, there we go. A nice little double kill on those two Type 74s. Do I hear somebody behind me? Not for now. Oh, this guy just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, that guy's not dead. Now he's dead. Wonderful. Okay, that was very nice. So I guess you can really use this reload to its fullest extent if you see a lot of people at once. The problem is, right now I don't have a loader, so it's going to take a really long time for me to refill that ready rack. So what I might actually do is go to something like the A point to try and get myself a nuke member, but that's pretty risky because I have to sort of go across a really open area, and that might just not be worth it. Alright, there's a guy all the way down there. Now, he doesn't see me. The problem is I'm really bad at aiming. That is a bit of a problem. That did nothing to him. But that last shot did damage, and the problem is right now I have no ammunition left anymore, so it's quite a big issue, especially when someone's going to be pushing the corner. So I'm going to hope that BMP2 will be able to get him, because I can't help him. Okay, shit. Well, there has to be a plan B then. I'm just going to run up this hill here. And I'm gonna turn my engine off. And hopefully he'll just never notice me. So I'm kind of praying that this is gonna work. It looks like it isn't gonna work. It looks like it is not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to hope that I don't know, I'll be able to reload a second round. But there we go, the M48's gone now. Can't really shoot though, can I? So I'm just gonna have to wait here. Alright, wonderful. So my teammate did come in clutch there, so that's really nice. I'm gonna go try and see what the hell went over the A there before. Just deal with that. Hopefully there is nothing behind me. There is some form of AA there, so we're gonna get rid of him. Is there anything else there? You know, maybe I should check before I actually say that. It doesn't look like it. And let's go see what went over here now. Oh, I think it might have died. I think it's that tank down there. Alright, well then... maybe I'll actually stay here, because I just saw someone on top of that hill. Let's slowly turn the tank around. Maybe I'll wait for another round to reload before I actually push. You know, just in case I missed the first shot there. There we go, let's already pre-aim. And then push him. And okay, well it looks like the XM246 got the kill instead, so that's fine. Okay, so right now I don't really know where that guy just got shot from. It would be cool if you could actually show that, but maybe I just missed it, I don't know. Looks like something is on the C point, but I think the game's going to end now. So yep, there we go. Game's over, and we got a total of 10 kills, which is not bad for this being my first game. Alright, for the next game, I'm going to be playing here on North Holland, and I'm just going to stay here right by the capture zone, because this is presumably where they're all going to eventually come, and well, on capture zone I can reload a lot of ammo easily, so that's another reason to sort of stay here. Now I do hear someone in front of me. Maybe what I'll do, actually move up right here, see if I can spot anybody. I think that guy's dead there, so I don't have to pay attention to him. But there is someone right over here. So, let's get rid of him. Reverse. Let's see what's happening here behind me, because there seems to be quite a lot of vehicles there. I just hope I don't get jumped by somebody else from another direction. Alright, do see a tank right there. That wasn't exactly the smartest of shots. But, I mean, we're still alive, right? So that's what's most important. He did kind of go into cover, though. There is something like an... I was about to say there's Zaps N10, but that's just a Leopard. I'm gonna get on the capture zone. Actually, maybe not. I think I'm gonna go get that Leopard first. Because, yeah, he is kind of an issue. Barely survived that shell there. And I'm gonna have to back up now. That Vickers, though, is going to be an issue. And, yeah, right now I'm just gonna have to hope that my teammates cover me from at least one angle. Never mind, there's the Vickers. Can we get him before he reloads? Yes, we can. So we can back up and prevent the zone from getting captured. Alright, there's that guy dead. Now I do still need to deal with that guy there. But more importantly, whatever like Soviet MBT is behind this corner. Oh, there's a Panzerhaubitze 2000 right behind me. That's not so good. Turret, turn, thank you. Now, one real good thing about this is how fast the turret turns. I'm actually really glad for that. I don't know. Oh yeah, this guy's right behind this corner. Alright, well, it's going to be a bit difficult to try and get him out of there. I'm going to just have to let my team know that there is somebody still there. Because that friendly medium tank is kind of just roaming around the place without really caring, which isn't exactly ideal. Ooh, there's a guy behind there. That's also not good. I'm gonna have to try and hide my profile from him. Oh, he did shoot though. Unfortunately, I don't have the reverse gear to actually go get that. So maybe I'll actually turn the tank around now, since there's no reason for me to have my engine up front there. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close. Reload came in clutch there once again. Still have 2 rounds left in my ready rack. What's this guy doing? I don't really know, actually. There we go. Make sure to shoot the right side of his tank to not hit the fuel tank. And now I can actually start capturing the zone. Alright, well, we can start defending the zone again. I do see a tank right over there. He's fully bushed up. I'm not sure if he's looking towards me, and I also am not really sure where he's gone now. Oh, there he is. So we can try and go after him. Driver, yeah, that's not good enough. Okay, there we go, thank you. I'm gonna have my teammate clutch that up. Did I just see an engine right there? There seems to be someone to the left here. Looks like a ZSU, maybe? There we go, get rid of him. Hide behind the building here. Not really sure where that IS-3 is, but I guess that'll be an issue for another day. I can also just nuke now, I just noticed. They have that. We do have radar AA though. No, we don't. Okay, fair enough. Not really quite sure if I should actually spawn in a nuke or if it's even worth it. Because for now they do still have some form of plane. Oh, that's a tank right there. There we go, we'll get rid of him. Get rid of him. And the last guy is behind a hill. And yeah, no, I don't really feel like spawning in a nuke with all these planes up, so I think for now I'll just stay on the ground and defend the zone from whatever tanks appear. Ah, shit, that was a god-awful shot. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Yeah, I do hear a tank near me, I just don't know where he is. There we go. He's to the left. We're gonna point him out on the map here. There is this guy right here. Oh, driver gunner engine. Yeah, that's not ideal, but, you know, we'll finish him off. The problem is, the more I shoot, the more I run out of ammo. And with all the friendlies dying, it's not looking too good. You know what, I think it might be time to spawn a nuke, though, maybe after I deal with this, this martyr here. This thing is, like, the worst enemy for this thing. Earlier in the match, I got my breach taken out by its 20mm from the front, which is, not ideal. Turning your engine off won't save you, my guy. To be honest, though, I won't really know how to actually deal with them. Okay. You can't just completely ignore my existence, that's fine as well. I think what I might try and do now is spawn the nuke. Or fucking not, I guess. There we go. Just gonna go over to this residential building. Right here. Wait, no, hold on. I hear a tank near me, so I can't really do that. Alright, there's a ZSU I think in front of me. It's getting shot at, so I think he'll die now. Or maybe not, actually. But there we go. We'll blow him up. Just like that. And I think now I can just hold W towards their spawn, because spawning a nuke doesn't really make sense anymore at this point. And I'm honestly just care more about the kills. Okay, well, I've actually started capturing the point. The problem is that MI4 there is a real problem, because he has guided missiles. I don't know how high my gun actually goes up. But not high enough. Okay, well, that's fair enough. I'm just gonna hide behind the building here. In the end, what I might just have to try and do is, spawn in a nuke. But how about we do that? I'm in a Canberra, but I do have quite a low profile. I should have spawned in a nuke earlier. I made the same mistake of not doing it. I did this in a video way before as well, where I thought I was going to be spawning in a B-29. But it was a Canberra in the end. Yeah, that's why you have to pay attention. The guy in chat is complaining about something. With my very limited Russian knowledge, I can say that he's talking about my 18 kills and 0 deaths, and if I'm being serious or something, what else is he saying? I have no idea, something about anti-cheat. But yeah, whatever man, GG. The game is over regardless. I'm gonna go here, I'm just gonna turn my engine off. And hopefully not get spotted by anybody. There we go, bomb away. Alright, for this next game I'm here on a spaceport. Now, right now, there's only been this one very unfortunate M41 who rushed in front of a Pedal Set 05, and he just kind of died. I'm gonna try and, I guess, sort of move him to a space where I can intercept people going from their top spawn to the A point. Because, yeah, they usually don't really watch here. I am not really watching either, though. There is a martyr right there. I should probably quickly get rid of that. Wow, that was... oh yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. I do hear a tank behind me, which is making me a bit unsafe, or making me feel unsafe, rather. But right now, I should be a bit safe because of this concrete block next to me. Oh. What is that? I have a faster autoloader, and I got his. That's wonderful. Sadly, I didn't one-tap him. No overpressure or anything for me. And that ricochets for whatever reason, so that's not very good. Who just shot me? Driver? Okay, that's not great. That did nothing. That's even worse. Well, it is what it is. Guess I'll just go right here. Please don't get my track. Thank you. And I'm just gonna hide behind this building for now. And hope that nobody starts shooting me. Oh shit, I just realized I had an opportunity to shoot the Panzerhaubitze there. Got his loader and autoloader. That's not great. And there we go, we'll destroy him. The problem is I don't have any ammo anymore. So I'm gonna have to reload that, and it looks like there are a lot of enemy tanks there, and they're all going to be trying to get me. So I really hope I can reload a round before that Leopard rounds this corner right here. Because if I don't, then... yeah, that'll kind of be the end. Okay, shit. Okay, that was very, very, very... yeah, shit. Hello. Okay, driver gunner. What? Okay, well that was very close. The my shell just kind of disappeared there, which is something that happens with heat sometimes. It's a bit unfortunate, but we still did get him thanks to the 2.6 second reload. This is probably more of a realistic game. When actually using this thing in the last two games, I kind of got a bit too lucky. Oh, that was a very close kill. Oh, is that guy alive? No, he isn't actually. So yeah, two very lucky shots there. It's still a bit hard to kind of gauge the range on this thing, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. And you know what? This thing's actually really fun. Who would have thought? 2.6 second reload. Alright, well, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I think that last game there definitely is a more accurate representation of how this tank will actually perform. You know, the heat is all nice if you actually shoot well and if you get lucky. Sometimes, you know, heat doesn't really do the damage you want it to do, as you saw there in that last game. And yeah, it just kind of leads to some awkward situations where you end up using a lot of your precious ammo in your ready rack. Other than that though, this tank is really fun. You know, 8.3 is a pretty high battle rating, but so far I've, you know, gotten a couple down tier, so it maybe isn't that bad. Of course, stabilized tanks are going to be an issue, especially get up tier to 9.3 and you face a KPZ. There isn't really much you can do against that other than hope that he doesn't look at you or you're side on to him. But if he's coming front on, then good luck is all I have to say. Anyway, let me know what you guys would like to see in the next videos. I do have a Discord server that does actually exist since quite a while ago. I just never really advertise it in my videos now. Maybe I will actually mention it here at the end again, just so that you guys know it exists, because it's a bit dead right now, so I'd appreciate if maybe some more people join. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time then. Bye bye!